Let's talk about the biggest and most important exhibition in boxing right now. Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson. Now you're talking about a real exhibition amongst two legends that deserve to get plenty of money together. Let's break records. Let's everybody go out and support a real exhibition amongst two legends. This is how the game is supposed to go. We don't need to confuse them with the other fighters and all that. Shout out to Floyd and shout out to Mike. Made a check more money than the, what's that place where they print the money? The Mint. Made a check more money than the Mint can print. You know what I mean? Yeah. Made they check more money than the Mint can print. A real exhibition amongst two legends in the sport of boxing. How could that be something wrong with that? Well, I want to come on and promote that. I want to come on and promote that fight because I think
Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Mike Tyson is now officially confirmed for 2026. Two of the most iconic names the sport has ever produced, separated by weight classes, completely different fighting styles, and distinct eras, are preparing to step into the same ring. This is not gossip, and it is not a dream matchup created by fans online. TMZ Sports first reported the story. The agreements are complete, the paperwork is signed, both fighters have agreed to the conditions, and in the spring of 2026, boxing supporters around the world will witness one of the most remarkable events ever staged in the history of the sport. Tyson himself openly admitted, "I still find it hard to believe Floyd really wants this fight. It could be dangerous for him, but he's serious about it. The deal is done, and it's going forward."
Too, if I was somebody else, I'd be mad at Mayweather too. How for 29 years or 30 years you keep getting money like this? I'd be mad too. Shit, I'd be hating on Mayweather too. Continue to hate. You know, people only talk about winners. I'm a winner, so continue to talk. Keep your bread fresh. Put it in the bag. Call me the bread man. Tip money. Fucking throw it in here too. Throw it in the Floyd bag. See, I'm balling the fuck out. Crocodile phones, Himalayan phones, crocodile bags.
So how did boxing reach this moment? What does this fight truly represent? And when it's all over, will people remember it as the greatest show the sport has ever delivered, or one of the strangest decisions ever made? Let's examine everything carefully. Only 2 weeks ago, the boxing world was buzzing over the announcement of Gervonta Davis facing Jake Paul. That news alone shocked fans. But now, as to Tyson versus Mayweather has completely taken over the spotlight and pushed every other headline into the background.
Going on. This is where boxing is in 2025. And listen, I'm not going to complain because I understand the layout of things. We already had Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. We have Jake Paul, Gervonta Tank Davis. This feels like the Temu version of it. And that sounds crazy because we have two of the greatest of all time about to participate in this, but both of them are about 30 years past their sell-by date in an exhibition bout in which their weights will be 60 to 70 to 80 pounds different. If you got on board with Jake and Mike, it was because at least they were going to weigh the same. I don't even know what to think. Someone on Twitter said it perfectly. Either everybody in the world is going to want to watch this or 10,000 people will watch it. Probably both men want a shit ton of money and they're
looking at it logically. This was never a fight anyone realistically expected. Tyson retired back in 2005. The very same year, Mayweather was building momentum as a 3-division world champion. Tyson's career ended in the heavyweight division, while Mayweather dominated at welterweight during his peak years. Their paths simply never crossed inside the ropes. However, by 2026, boxing has entered what Tyson calls a completely different era, one where surprises are common and almost anything can happen. And if there was ever a matchup that defines unpredictable, this is is it. One man is 59 years old, the other is 48, one weighs 228 pounds, the other competes around 160. One built his reputation on raw knockout power, the other became famous for defensive brilliance and unmatched ring intelligence. On paper, the numbers do not make sense, and maybe that is exactly why so many people cannot stop talking about it.
I got marble head. We call it lamp. His legs, you know, his body big. His lamp.
Now let's confront the most obvious concern, the weight difference. Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul last year at 228.5 pounds. Floyd Mayweather's latest appearance, an exhibition bout with John Gotti III, saw him step in at about 160. That leaves a difference of approximately 60 to 70 pounds, which is the kind of gap that usually separates several weight divisions. In a standard professional environment, a fight like this would almost certainly never receive official approval. But exhibition matches follow a different set of rules. There might not be official judges scoring the contest. There may be no declared winner. No championship belts will be on the line. No rankings will change. What this event promises instead is pure entertainment and massive global attention. Even Tyson acknowledged that the size advantage could be a serious factor. He explained it directly, saying that Floyd's quick reactions and defensive skills may not matter if Iron Mike, even at 59, lands one of his powerful punches cleanly.
And I knew what it took. So I know when my opponent is asleep, I'm out there at 4 or 5 in the morning, chopping trees, working, to this day. Because I can retire today. I'm well off, very comfortable.
This is where the situation becomes even more interesting. Both Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. already have legendary status secured. Their achievements are written permanently into boxing history. Yet over the years, they have not always spoken kindly about each other. There have been subtle criticisms, sharp comments, and clear differences in opinion about greatness. While they never fought in their prime, the debate about who ranks higher in the sport's history has existed for years among fans and experts alike.
You know, he's a little too into himself. You know, he should be. I was the same way too, but you have to come to reality some way. You have to bring your head down to God. We're nothing to be fucking arrogant. You expect us to be ignorant and arrogant. Look where we came from.
That's why I asked the question earlier about you mentoring fighters, because I feel like Floyd looked at you growing up like every other fighter. And the persona and the lifestyle was like, growing up in the hood, we looked at it like, that's Mike Tyson. We see the cars, the jewelry, the flair. Like you was a
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has proudly called himself TBE, meaning the best ever. Throughout much of his career, he retired with a flawless 50 record. He captured world titles in 5 separate weight divisions. He was never officially defeated. He was never clearly dropped in a professional fight. His defensive skill, timing, and control inside the ring became his trademarks. However, Mike Tyson has never fully agreed with that self-proclaimed title. Speaking on his podcast, he says Tyson once made his thoughts very clear. He said Floyd is undoubtedly an outstanding fighter, but simply having 50 victories does not automatically make someone the greatest boxer of all time.
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of great Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself. Okay, he can't take his kids to school by himself. And he talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.